Hello everyone, I am Deepali Bhosle and the today's topic is abstraction and interface in a Java. Let's see in detail what is abstraction, what is the interface, and why we use the interface in a Java. Let's see the first, what is abstraction. Abstraction is an process of hiding the implementation details and only showing the functionality to the user. That means in only showing the characteristics of an object to the user and ignoring the irrelevant details. For example, it's only showing the essential details to the user and ignoring the irrelevant details. For example, we having the car, we drive the car, we knows the how to increase the speed of car, how to stop the car, but we don't know the internal mechanism of an car. That is what is the mechanism in an accelerator, and what is the mechanism of an brake. We only know the how to drive the car, how to increase the speed of car, how to decrease the speed of car, how to stop the car. We only know these things, we don't know the internal mechanism of an brake, increasing the speed of car. That's why it's only providing the essential details, that is we are using, that is the main characteristics of an object, and ignoring the irrelevant details. The another example is an we sending SMS, where we can type and text and send the message, but we don't know the internal processing about the message delivery. This is then real life example of an abstraction in a Java. Abstraction is nothing but one of the pillar of an OOPS concept, that is object oriented programming. And that is object oriented programming. It is a methodology where we can use or design the program using classes and object. It is also maintain the maintenance of an software development. There are two ways to achieving the abstraction in an Java, that is the abstract class, and second is an interface. By using abstract class, we achieve the abstraction, that is 0% to the 100%, but by using the interface we can achieve the abstraction as an 100%. Let's see what is the abstract class in an Java. The abstract class is the a class which is declared as an abstract is known as an abstract class. It can have the abstract and non-abstract methods. It needs to be extended and its method is implemented. It cannot be initiated. The important points of the abstract class is then abstract class must be declared with the abstract keyword. It can have the abstract and non-abstract method. It cannot be instantiated. It can have the constructor and static methods also. It can have the final methods which will force to subclass not to be change of the body of the class. The nothing, it's all about the method which is declared with the abstract keyword is called as an abstract class, with the which having the no bodies, that is called as an abstract class. Abstract class is also abstract class is extends to the next class, and it's also implemented by using the interface. The abstract method, let's see the what is the abstract method in an Java. That is the method which is declared as an abstract and does not have the implementation is known as an abstract method. Means the if we declare a method as an abstract, it does not have any body, we cannot implement this abstract method. If we implement this method, we will create a next class in that we can implement the method. Mostly we don't know about the implementation class which is hidden to the user. The implementation of class which is hidden to the end user, and an object of an implementation of an class which is provided by the factory method. A factory method is a method that returns the instance of an class. We will learn about the factory method. If we create an if we create a one class, that is class 1. In that we can create a abstract method, that is the public abstract void method as a add method, and next method is an subtraction method. These two methods are an we declare as an abstract methods in an abstract class. That means the in next class we can implement these methods, and in main class we can create an object of these methods, and we can run these two abstract methods by using abstract class is having the constructor, data members and methods. An abstract class can have the data member, abstract method, method body, non-abstract method, constructor, and even main method. These all are present in an abstract class. Abstraction is only hiding the implementation details, that is the internal implementation, and it's only showing the essential details to the user, that is the required characteristics of the object is only showing to the user and ignoring the irrelevant details. Let's see the interface in a Java. Interface is an blueprint of an class. It has the static constants and abstract methods. The interface in a Java, it is a mechanism to achieve the abstraction. There can be only the abstract method in the abstraction. There can abstract methods in an Java interface, not method body is there. It is used to achieve the abstraction and multiple inheritance in a Java. If we using the interface, we can achieve the 100%. If we use the interface, we can achieve the 100% abstraction in an Java. The Java interface can have the abstract methods and variable. It cannot have the method body. The Java interface also represent an easy relationship. Since in Java 8 we have the default and the static methods in an interface, and since in Java 9 we can have the private methods in an interface. Let's see why we use the Java interface there are mainly the three important points. That's why we are using the Java interface. First point, it is used to achieve an abstraction, that is it's by using interface we can achieve the abstraction as 100% as compared to the abstract class. In abstract class we can achieve the abstraction in 0 to 100%. By the interface we can support the functionality of the multiple inheritance, and it can be used to achieve the loose coupling. That's why we are using the Java interface. The main point of the Java interface, it's we using the interface we can achieve the abstraction as 100%. It used to achieve the abstraction, and we can support the functionality of multiple inheritance. We can also use to achieve the loose coupling in that and it is the blueprint class where we can achieve the abstraction. Let's see how to declare an interface. An interface is declared by using the interface keyword. It provides an total abstraction, that is means all the methods in an interface is declared as an empty body, and all the fields are an public, static and final by the default. A class that implements an interface must be implements all the methods declared in an interface. The class which is where we can declare the interface which having the empty body and all the fields are the public, static and final by default. A class that implements an interface must be implement all the methods declared in an interface. Let's see the syntax of an interface, that is the interface interface name. In that body we declare as an constant fields, declare as an method and abstract and by default. This is the syntax of an interface. We can implement all the methods declare in an interface. A class which is implements an interface must be implements all the methods in and declare in an interface. Let's see an example of one class which having the abstract methods of add and subtract, but we we implements in these methods in a next class, and we can we can run these methods in a main class. That is, we having the two methods, add and subtraction. We run these methods in a main class by using the add methods and the subtract methods in an second class, and by using this we can run this program. This is all about the abstraction and interface in a Java. Thank you.